What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to another episode of Market Grinders with Lydell and Amp. Thank you guys for tuning in this week. Got some good stuff for you guys, but please make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and so you guys get the videos as soon as we post them. All right, guys. So you guys been hearing a lot of stuff. I know I have about IPOs. They're introducing IPOs to Robinhood, and we just want to break that down for you guys. I got some questions that I'm unclear about myself. I mainly just deal with the stocks, but I do know a little bit about IPO. I know big companies are buying these stocks way before they get on the stock market exchange for us to buy them. So I just want to get some clarity from Amp, who knows a lot more about this. So Amp, what exactly is the IPO, and can you break that down for some of us?
So, two things when we talk about the Robinhood IPO. One thing is Robinhood is offering IPOs as a service now.
Okay.
Right? And the second thing, Robinhood is a privately owned company that is getting ready to go public with its own IPO.
Okay.
Right? So those are two things. So I want to make that clear. Now, as we get into what is an IPO, and if you guys look at the video from last week, I did some IPO discussion about Krispy Kreme. So what an IPO is, again, is a initial public offering. So you have you can have a private company, meaning that me and Lydell, we own Market Grinders. It's our LLC. It's our private company. We make all the decisions in the company. We own 50-50 or 40-30, however you want to split the numbers up. But we us two 40-30 be 70%. That wouldn't even be right. Somebody will have to own something else. But still, we make all the decisions. We own the company. Now, if we wanted to go public, what that would entail is we would go out to all of our subscribers and say, hey guys, would you like to invest in Market Grinders, right? And then they say, yeah, sure, we like to invest in Market Grinders. Show us, what kind of money you guys been making for the last, 5 to 10 years. Oh, so we're making this kind of money in the last 5 to 10 years. In the next 10 to 20 years, we look to, 10x that, right? We have shares that we can sell to you right now for, $2 a share, right? You got to buy a minimum of 50,000 of them. You know what I mean? So now you say, okay, I'll take. One of our subscribers says, I'll take some. The next one says, I'll take some. I'll take some. I'll take some. So, and the way we would split the shares up, me and Lydell would retain 51% of the shares.
I'm about to say, because I was getting confused there, because we start off with 100 shares, right?
If we 100%, not 100 shares, 100%.
Okay. So, okay, go ahead, girl. I didn't mean to cut you off. So, go ahead, because finish your story.
So you got 100% of the shares.
Yeah.
We would want to own at least 51%. That will still give us majority stake in our company.
That makes sense.
So, and the other 49 we will sell to you guys out in YouTube land, right? So now you own a portion of Market Grinders, right? So then we go to the SEC to get listed on the New York Stock Exchange, right? They go through our financials. They say this company is good to go, and there's a lot of things that have to be true in order for us to get listed as well, right? So and then we get listed on the New York Stock Exchange with a ticker symbol. MG will be our ticker symbol, right? So we'll say, okay, we're gonna release MG on the New York Stock Exchange at a price of $4 per share. So now Monday comes, we ring the bell at the stock market. Market Grinders goes on sale at $4 a share on the New York Stock Exchange. All you guys who bought it for $2, now your stock is worth $4. So you've doubled your money, right? So during that day, if the stock continues to run up and it runs up to $10 a share, you still only pay $2 a share for it. So now you can turn around, and a lot of times, I'll say this, you can turn around and sell those shares right then and there. But most companies, they give a lockup period where they want you to hold the shares, for more than 30 days. Because what happens is almost like a pump and dump. If we sell you guys shares for $2, and as soon as we go on the market, it goes up to 10, and all of you guys liquidate your shares on the market. So what happens there is the price of the company drops back down to $2. So that kind of looks bad on the company. and that leaves other people that got in later holding the bag. It leaves them with a stock that they paid $10 for that's now worth $2. You know, so and a lot of times with that, what happened, and that does happen from time to time. So if it's a good company, you made a good investment, even if it drops down, like Facebook did that. You know, Facebook came out, they had their IPO, they ran up, I forget to what price they ran up to, and then, you know, it sold off because people were taking their profits. The guys that got in earlier were taking their profits, and it sold off. A popular song, I guess, "Sorry Not Sorry" with Jay-Z, Nas, and DJ Khaled. Like, Nas talks about being a crypto Scarface. You know, Nas jumped in and purchased Coinbase IPO before it went public. He bought shares of that company before it went public. It went public, and I think Nas probably paid, I think it was going for $30 to $40 a share. And then it ran up to almost $300 a share. You know what I mean? So now he calls himself the crypto Scarface because he made so much money, you know, on that initial public offering, on that IPO. Now, the thing about IPOs is you have to be in the know, right? Who like probably none of our viewers, me, yourself, knew how to get into Coinbase IPO.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those are deals that are made with a lot of times with the elite because I was going small with, you got to buy 50 shares, you know, at $2 a piece. You know, these guys want you to spend $50,000, $100,000, $1 million. They really want you to put some real money in to become part of their company because they take that money in turn and then reinvest it into their company. So that's part of their strategy when they tell you, hey, within 5 years, this company looks to be worth, you know, $1.5 billion because, for one, this IPO is going to bring us in $100 million, and we're going to take that $100 million and we're going to turn it into $1.5 billion or whatever. So that's a big thing with IPOs. So what Robinhood is doing now, of course, Robinhood is getting ready to have their IPO soon. It hadn't been announced yet, and maybe, you know, there's a platform that some people can get in and purchase Robinhood early. Robinhood, the company, but Robinhood, if you guys look through your Robinhood app, they have also launched a new IPO module where you can actually go in and newer companies that are getting ready to go public, you have the opportunity to buy those companies early. You know, which is, if you don't know what you're doing, it still could be, it's not guaranteed just because you got in on a company early that you're gonna, you know, buy it for $2 and it runs up to $200. And the funny thing, I just purchased IPO today. I forget the name of the company. It was a fitness company, and they were selling for $20 per share. So with the IPO and Robinhood, the way it works, right? You go into the IPO portion, you click on open up the IPOs that they have. You click on the company that you would like to purchase, and they have a prospectus on that company, which is like a balance sheet that the company tells about what they do, how much they expect to make, how much they expect to be worth at a certain period of time. And I bought small shares just to I just wanted to try it out, right? So it tells you about the company, what they do, you know, what kind of revenue they're bringing in, what they project to make, you know, in the future, and then it gives you a initial price, right? So you have to have money in your buying power. So you put in the number of shares that you would like to purchase, and then you hit buy. So that'll take the money out of your account, but it doesn't directly buy anything yet until that company chooses to, because you have to be chosen from the IPO system to purchase those shares, right? So, and everybody doesn't get chosen. So, and the price is not the price at that point, right? The price could go up depending on really what they're doing. They're trying to fill out what kind of traction, right? How many people are interested in this? So maybe we can charge a little more, or there's not that many people interested at 20. So maybe we're going to charge a little less. You know, at the end of the day, you know, it's a business. So Robinhood's not really doing this. It does give us, you know, retail investors an opportunity to get in on the ground level. And there's other, I've seen other little apps, on the web that allow you to purchase into certain IPOs also. But it does give you a chance to get in on the ground level, but really it's for marketing researchers so they can see what kind of, if we want to take our company public and we go to Robinhood and it was like, oh, do the IPO on your platform. All right, great. We'll load up on our platform. Now we got an opportunity to collect data to see how much people are willing to pay. And if we posted at 20, we were thinking, man, we probably need to list our company at around $10 or $15, but let's go 20 and see what kind of feedback we get. So we go $20, and if we're getting 1 million people want to jump in at $20, we like, oh, wait, well maybe we want to go 25. Or you jump in and you're getting, you only got 10,000 people that were willing to pay 20 for this company. Like, all right, maybe we need to scale it down and list it around 14 or $15 just to see. So that's one thing that they're doing with that data, but it does allow the retail investor opportunity to get in. But also, just like with any other investing, you could get in at $20, and this thing actually hits the market at $20 and falls back down to 10 or 15 because nobody's willing to purchase this company on the open market for $20 a share. So and of course, if you buying at 20, people have to be buying it at 21 at least for you to be profitable. So you could get in and lose money, or you could get in a potential stock could shoot up, $100 in a day. And another thing I've read on the Robinhood app, they wanted to warn people of getting in and getting out in 30 days. So they don't want that to happen, right? They want you to hold a stock for a certain period of time. I don't think that they lock you in that you have to, but I think it's kind of like day trading. If you're getting in a bunch of IPOs and hopping out within a 30-day time period, they may block you from purchasing the IPOs on Robinhood. And I haven't read enough on it to say that's what they're doing 100%. But you guys take a look at it and read about it and give us some comments on it. And kind of let us know what's going on as well. And I'm going to do a little more detailed research on their app too to see what they're kind of doing with it. Is that
that's
kind of break down?
Yeah, it's kind of break down. Definitely need some more research. I do some more research myself because it's new to me and I haven't got any IPOs or anything like that. But I do appreciate the information. But thank you guys. Please leave us a message or a comment if you guys want to know any more about IPOs. Now we will do some more research and do another later video. But thank you guys for tuning in today. Please make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. But please make sure you guys keep grinding, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Peace.